Okay, people, welcome back to another episode. In case you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that bell to get notified. We drop new episodes of FORNEVER News every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and throughout the week, we upload the stories from that episode into separate videos for your viewing pleasure, so I'd appreciate all support. Let's jump into the stories. Black Clover fans, it's been very dry ever since pretty much, I want to say it was the day that the Black Clover anime came to an end with episode 170. I want to say it was March 30th, if I'm not mistaken, of 2021. It was announced, boom, Black Clover anime coming to an end. The manga was still going, and a lot of people, now that I think about it, Black Clover has been an emotional roller coaster for a lot of people, because a lot of people are like, oh shit, my anime is over, what's gonna happen, what's the future of Black Clover? Then the manga went on, and then the manga recently came back from a 3-month hiatus, and we was like, okay, at the very least, we still got that movie waiting in the wings, right? Like, that's been for a long time, and honestly, it's been kind of terrible how they marketed this movie, because we got that big announcement at the end of the anime that, hey, at least you got a movie coming, and we barely got anything for it. We had that visual, the 2 pieces that they broke apart, which that was ridiculous. So we got that one picture of Asta when the movie was first announced, and then I believe it was like Jump Festa where they released the second half of the image, and it was just a picture of like whoop-de-doo. And then we got that small trailer for Black Clover where it was like Asta with the black hood, barely small piece, and thankfully it was in 2D, because I'm gonna stress again, if that Black Clover movie is 3D, woo, I'm gonna be very upset. But according to this, some reliable information, apparently we're going to be getting some Black Clover movie news in the next few days. Big reveals. So hopefully this is a new trailer. Hopefully this is giving us some insight, because as it stands, all we know is that there's a Black Clover movie coming out. We know that Asta and Yuno are gonna be in there. I mean, who would have thunk, right? The 2 main characters are gonna be in there. So we know that Asta and Yuno is gonna be in there. We know that there's gonna be something of Asta with a black cloak. I don't know if it's that he's considered maybe a villain in this one. Maybe he did something, or he's being falsely accused. Think like Naruto Shippuden Blood Prison. Maybe it's something along the lines of that. But that's the extent of what we know about this film. And I think also, considering the fact that in the original image it was Asta with that buff look after the time skip, so we know it's going to be post the first time skip that we got. But other than that, we don't know too much. So thankfully within the next few days, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get something on this Black Clover movie, because it's been ridiculous already. It's like, how freaking long are we gonna wait for this shit to come? It's like, okay, we got little trailer, couple of images, and then also they said 2023, and now we're gonna get some more info. Let's see a villain, let's see something other than just there's a movie coming. It almost feels like they, I don't want to say don't believe in this film, but it's not clearly on their priorities of things to do, because if not, we would have had this film. You don't want to announce a movie in March of 2021 and don't even reveal shit, and we're heading into 2023 when it's coming out. That's just, I don't want to say wrong, but it's just like, I don't even want to say corny. I don't know. It's just, do y'all believe in this thing, or what's going on here? Like, I get it, Black Clover is not the biggest seller. It never has. I think as it stands right now, worldwide, it has like 16 million copies in circulation, which to me, that's fantastic. But of course, for a Jump title, they want it to be at 50 million, 100 million. They want that Demon Slayer money. Demon Slayer set a whole new precedent for companies, for anime and manga alike, that, yo, dog, you better sell crazy, and if you don't, you're a waste of time. But Black Clover has still done decent numbers, and it's still very popular online, and the anime has been, which I still wonder, like, yo, dog, if it was that popular, that it was one of the #1 most watched anime on Crunchyroll worldwide, like, why did they pull the plug again? So many questions to ask. But either way, thankfully within the next few days, hopefully we will get some updates on the Black Clover movie, and it's about damn time. Tokyo Revengers fans, we got a couple of pieces of news for Tokyo Revengers. For starters, Tokyo Revengers is launching its first character popularity poll in Shonen Magazine issue number 38, which, wow, I thought they would have done one by now, especially considering the fact that Tokyo Revengers is pretty much the highest selling manga currently in that magazine. I mean, I know they have like classics like Hajime no Ippo that are still going, but as it stands right now, Tokyo Revengers trumps pretty much majority of the popular titles in that magazine in sales. Like, it outsold Eden Zero, it outsells majority of the competition. But yeah, it's doing its character popularity poll, and I wonder who would top it. I highly doubt that it's going to be Takamichi at the top. I mean, if Takamichi wins, then I'll be just immensely shocked, considering for the most part I always just hear about, oh, Takamichi's a crybaby, I don't like him and stuff like that. It's probably going to be Mikey #1, Draken #2. Maybe they're going to rig it to have Takamichi not look like such a scrub and be like, top, like at the bottom of 10 or something like that. Probably Takamichi #3, maybe Baji #4, somewhere around there. But yeah, either way, Tokyo Revengers character popularity poll, I don't know if it's going to be an online thing or it's just going to be magazine only. Seems seems like Jump was the only one that started doing those worldwide popularity polls, and it doesn't say worldwide, but yeah, we got a popularity poll. But also, according to this, it says a second live action movie of Tokyo Revengers has been decided, because they already had one live action, which I've yet to see, and I do plan on it. Like, I want more Tokyo Revengers. I haven't been keeping up with the manga. A live action film actually sounds great, and the fact that they're making a second one, and I heard the first Tokyo Revengers live action wasn't that bad, which, how the hell would you drop the ball on a Tokyo Revengers live action? There's literally no super fantastical things. It's just a bunch of delinquents doing delinquent things. Like, if they would have put a Hollywood budget behind it and a good script and a good director and producer and shit like that, there's no reason why this shouldn't be a slam dunk. But yeah, they had one over there in Japan, and it seems as though they greenlit another one, which it makes sense. It's weird that Tokyo Revengers is so huge in Japan and sold so much, but over here in the West, it doesn't have the biggest fandom in the world. So I doubt we'll probably ever get a live action, Western Tokyo Revengers take, Hollywood take on Tokyo Revengers. But hey, we got that first one, and we got a second one coming for people that want more of those Tokyo Revengers. Haikyuu fans, we got a couple of pieces of news for Haikyuu. We got some official news, then some unofficial, quote-unquote, leaks. For starters, it says here, Haikyuu's 10th anniversary projects will have a new feature in Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 38. It's not known if the information included will be new or just a reminder of previously announced projects, because they did mention, I want to say it was earlier this year or sometime last year, that they had like this 10th anniversary, 10 projects, all sorts of stuff, but they never really confirmed what was going on. I want to say with like the pandemic and everything, it kind of slowed things down for Haikyuu, but that's the official stuff that we know. Then, according to some seemingly leaks, Haikyuu Season 5 of the anime has been quote-unquote confirmed, and the info will be revealed this month, and I am so happy for Haikyuu fans. Don't get me wrong, I like Haikyuu. I've said this before, but I've seen Season 1 of the anime, and I enjoyed what I watched, but I know for a fact, I was just talking to a friend probably a week or two ago about, yo dog, Haikyuu fans have been starving for this. Haikyuu fans have been, like, I remember it was at Jump Fest, and now that I think about it, Haikyuu fans were very upset, because they were like, this is the time we're gonna get that next Haikyuu season, and nothing came from it. So Haikyuu fans have been thirsty for that next fix, and according to these leaks, which we're gonna keep it as leaks, Haikyuu's anime Season 5 is incoming and is about freaking time. Fans have been waiting a long time. I don't know, does this wrap up the Haikyuu anime? I know the manga finished a while back, but will this season wrap up everything? I'd imagine so. I don't see them going to like Haikyuu Season 6, and if I'm off on that, then forgive me, but that'll probably be the final season, and maybe they'll do like a movie after the fact, which I always wonder, like, when they end these sports series as massive as they are. I will always say that they dropped the ball with stopping the Kuroko no Basket manga. The Kuroko no Basket manga sold so freaking crazy, and a lot of people were hoping that they would go to, like, maybe even if they didn't name it the NBA, but like do the NBA and have them going up against like LeBron and stuff like that. I'll to this day say that that was a miss. Haikyuu, at the very least, they're going to give that Season 5, and who knows what the future holds for it. I feel like that's a series that probably that itself could have gone on even further, but only time will tell. Either way, Haikyuu fans rejoice. Seemingly Season 5 is finally incoming.